And then I met Charles again, and I saw him on the school bus. And I told my girlfriend, I says, you know what? That's the man I'm going to marry. He was driving a blue car. And I says, I'm going to marry him. And she says, you don't know what you're talking about. So on that, the next time that I saw him, I connected him with his two sisters, Lorraine and Cordis Barnette. And so I sent a letter by Lorraine to give to Charles because Charles was living like down the street from where we live now. But what I asked him on the letter, I says, I need someone to escort me to the Valentine dance. And he wrote back and said he would. And that's how we got started dating each other. And now we got married June 6th, 1964. And we had two sons, and we have two sons, and we've been together now 55 years. And it's been some struggles, but it's also been a whole lot of happiness. Um, and I wouldn't give it up for anything in this whole wide world. I still love him.
Okay, so um, when you all decided to get married, what went into your decision to for you all to decide that you all want to be together forever? What made you decide that?
Uh, Back then, I think Rachel was 17 or 18, I'm not sure, and I was 20 or 21. I just had came out of the military, and the part that she told about how we first met, I was young then. I can't remember that part, but and I remember actually on a date, and we had our first date at the state fair, and from then on, just built from there.
Now, is this before or after the dance?
That was after the Valentine dance.
Okay.
He did escort me around there with his army uniform on. That was sharp. I had on my red dress, and it was sharp. We were really good looking.
So how old were you when you got married?
18.
And I was 22.
Okay.
So it's 4 years different of age.
Okay. So, uh, tell me what it was like to be a young married couple, young, even black married couple back during that time, that environment. What was life like as a young married couple?
That was, it was, for me, it was really breathtaking because I had never, ever lived on my own. And talking about living with Charles, and we came and lived here from the very beginning, and I was just really concerned about if I was going to be a good housekeeper, if I was going to be a good wife, if I was going to do everything that would make him happy. And it was really, it was devastating to me because and I knew that I'd be right around his family. And I said, God, I don't know all about that. And I didn't know how to cook. I didn't know how to wash. I didn't know how to do nothing. I mean, it was really nerve wracking for me. And I can remember praying to God, asking God to help me, to be a good wife, and to be able to take care of the house and do things like that. And God did. I mean, from way back then in 1964 up until now, I can say God has truly, truly been with me as being not obedient all the time, but being a wife that still care about how things look, and trying to make my husband happy. Yeah, it's been, but at first it was very, very hard. I tell anybody, when you starting out, and we didn't really date that long to really get to know each other. I mean, and I mean, we liked each other, we loved each other, and all that great stuff. But you don't really know nobody until you really live with them. You really don't. And that was really something because I had to come in contact with his relatives, and he didn't know mine that well either. And so it was a learning process for us both. But we survived, and I never ever put him down for not liking some of my family members, and he's never put me down because some of his was kind of devastating too. So we just learned to cope.
All right. Anything you want to add to that?
At that time, back then it was kind of hard, for black people to get a job and stuff.
Yeah.
But through me, with my father and my grandfather, they taught me to work, and they taught me my trade, and that was the key, because I always, I love to work. I love to work now if I could. And what I say, just work and provide for your family. And the way it is now, you just have to work. Regardless of the education you have, the key, if you get a good education, you don't like to work, you're still not gonna make it. So just work.
Bring the money home.
Support your family, and you'll survive. You gonna edit this, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.